Well, howdy, Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day with me rocking back and forth in my chair. Thumbs up on that. Anyway, I hope you are doing well. It is a new day, a brand new day filled with hope and promise, threats and despair, as all days are. And of course, I ate some salty stuff, and so my lips, I've got a whole bunch of dead skin on there that's going to start coming loose. I don't know when, so hopefully not while I'm recording. Yay. Anyway, though, welcome to a brand new day. There was one thing really quick I saw on a compilation of memes things like from Tumblr that was showed the hero as not really the hero. You know, it's like the hero kills one of the bad guy's minions and says, "I'm not a murderer like you," and the henchmen are just going, "Wow, you know, not a murderer like you, huh?" And someone continued that. Oh, my kitty is of course being loud. Come on, Amelia, I'll let you out in a bit. But of course, somebody else continued it with the villain going, you know, just a minion. That was Frank. That was Franklin. You know, in 2 weeks he was going to have his anniversary. He had a key to my private chambers. That was, of course, I know these people. They're my friends. And he says, "Go, I never thought about it. I just thought minions were there." And he's going, "You just thought they were there. You thought Franklin, the godfather of my children, was just there." Anyway, children? You have children? And so the bad guy is just going, "We've been a nemesis for the past 25 years. How can you not know I have children?" And so the hero's just going, "Well, you're just a jerk I want to kill. Why should I care that you have children?" And so the bad guy's just going, "How am I the villain here?" And it's like, yeah, subversion of expectations on that. And I like it a lot. Definitely a good thing. Past that, hope your day is going well. It is a good thing. I'm also trying something new. So I want to thank all of my Patreon.com patrons. And if you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. I just wanted to thank all of these people. They are all greatly appreciated. It is a very good thing. Thank you so very much for being who you are, helping me out, keeping food in my stomach, a roof over my head, and my pets alive. It is greatly appreciated. So thumbs up for that. Just wanted to try saying it here. So yay! And let's hope this all works out. Checking out my list, of course, I've got all sorts of things written down, most of them having nothing to do with anything. Aside from the fact that I keep going out later and later for Walkies. Last night was accidental because I took a shower, and after getting everything done, it was close to 6 o'clock when I went in to take my shower. And it takes about 2 hours for me to take a shower. From the moment I walk in with everything to start, from the moment I walk out fully ready to do whatever I have to do, dressed and groomed and all that, takes about 2 hours. Because along with the fibromyalgia, pain and fatigue and all that, I trim my beard, I shave my cheeks down, I trim my hair, I do everything all around. So that takes a while. So thumbs up. And then I get into the shower itself and, excuse me, standing in place is hard for me. When I go out walkies, it takes about 2 hours, and that's almost the limit of how much that I can walk. Standing in place, I cannot do very long at all. Only because I'm so active to get myself, active for me, to get myself all showered and stuff, it helps, but oh boy, it is painful. But 2 hours, and it was about 8 o'clock, and I still needed to go out walkies, so rather than having gone for a walk and then hopefully be able to take a shower when I got back, I took my shower, and clean and bright and fresh and squeaky clean, I headed out into the night. Yay! It's a good thing. I now, because it's nighttime, usually when I go out. I mean, the sun starts to go down now around 6, so I need to go out earlier and earlier if I want to walk in the places that I normally go, like the railroad tracks. I can usually walk on the first half, and then I have to cut to the road and then just walk on the road, because there are deer that live in the woods, and a few times I've been walking along, heard some stuff, ducked down to see if there was anything over there, and then had to turn around, walk out, because I don't want to scare the deer out. So I walk back and go on the road. So now I'm just going to go on the road without any walking on that part of the track first. No big loss. That's the part that's hardest to see, and the ground is the worst, so yay. But that's fun. It's exciting, to risk death as you walk in the night. And it appears to be raining, so here's the Shelton, Washington weather report. Thumbs up, mild rain, not hard. That's good, we need it. Thumbs up on that. Spider report real quick. There's a spider down in the bathroom still. It's down in the corner where it has been for a time. It's doing well, and I like that. And with the way I am, I don't like a lot of little changes, and the spider being there is now a good and solid part of everything. It's a good spider. I like it. Definitely a thumbs up on that. I don't know if I'm going to edit this out or leave it in as I try to get some dead skin off my lips. Dead skin. I just have this feeling that skin is trying to come loose, but isn't yet. This is what happens if you eat Pringles potato chips. Beau of the Fifth Corner, a South Floridian who is very leftist, was talking about how there's going to be an increase in SNAP benefits, which is food stamps in the United States, which comes out to like a $25 increase for the people that are on it, which means you're going to have like an average of $157 to feed yourself for a month. You have to make it stretch. What doesn't cost a lot? Junk and garbage. Stuff that you can buy a little bit, excuse me, you can buy a little bit of and you can make it last, whereas the stuff that's good for you is expensive and you might blow a week's worth of other money on one meal. So yeah, it's a wonderful world we live in, a sweet romantic place. But I don't want to be depressing, because as depressing as some things are, and they are, I went through a very, very bad period yesterday of just horrific depression, and I was looking at everything through a different lens, and that lens just was not a real lens, not the real world, or else it's so close to the real world that it's so painful I call it fictional. But it was just a reevaluation of my life through these different lenses, whereas things are still sinking in. I talked the other day about how my plate of life, that I had envisioned as this and great, was actually much smaller, and that's why everything I had tried to pile on my plate for life before never worked. Everything fell out and fell off, and I couldn't figure it out. Well, I was piling things up on my mental image of my life's plate, and it was nothing as near where I thought. And so, yeah, nothing ever worked right. I've been trying to deal with that, and last night it was just like, none of your channels are ever going to do anything. Yeah, everything is just dying. Why are you even bothering to make videos? You might as well just stop. And there's a couple reasons that I make videos and I do things. Now, like I've said, number one is it's for my mental health. I have been recovering from the death of my wife, and just stopping that isn't really going to be good, because I won't be replacing it with anything. So there's no fear on that from that reason. Alone right there. The money that I make from my videos helps. The money that people help me out with through being a Patreon and all that really helps. And I'm doing this for my mental health and not doing this will not help my mental health. So yeah, it makes me sad. It makes me depressed to know that no matter what I do, I'm not really what the algorithm wants in my current state. Now, there may be a state or thing that I can do that fits in closer with the YouTube algorithms, and I just don't know that because right now I'm looking at the world through a different set of lenses that doesn't show me those alternatives. At the same time, I also realize that I'm wearing those lenses that make some of those alternatives invisible to me. Not that they're not there, I just can't see them in my current state of mind. I've talked a little bit about that, there's niches, you can find a niche and hopefully work with that niche. One of the things that really depressed me, that helped push me into it last night, was the realization that I've done almost 3 months worth of reaction videos. My reaction channel has been going for 3 months now, just about. And I'm still lucky if I break, like 30 views on a video. A lot of them don't. And that's, of course, the problem with reaction channels, and I do it myself. Like I say, I have a couple subscriptions. I'm subscribed to a couple reaction channels, but the thing is, unless they're going to be reacting to something that I already know, I don't watch. I want to see their reaction to something I know. So that's a problem. I've reacted to Lana Del Rey videos. I can get 1,200 views on a video. For me, that's incredible. Because the Lana Del Rey lovers are going to watch the reactions to the songs that they know and like. And when I react to things like River Maya, I can't remember if that's the name of the song of the group, or Cradle of Filth, or Danny Elfman, or Injury Reserve, I'm only going to be getting a smaller number of people that come in to watch that. And so yeah, it's kind of sad, it's kind of depressing. I'm not the only one that is. I try not to whine about it because I realized that way back in my reaction career, but I've seen some of the people have to almost give up entirely from music because they'd say, I've got all these subscribers, I get all these requests, and then when I do a particular song, that gets next to no views. And if it's a source of money, you gotta chase the algorithms. So they don't do the more outre and out there stuff. They only do the popular stuff if they still do music, and they generally don't do music because of the whole copyright situation. So I understand, it's rough, it's hard, and life is life. I'm largely doing it because it's fun, and I'm seeing and listening to new things, and that's a very good thing, a definite thumbs up on that. It's just also, as I stated, depressing knowing that I'm never really going to go anywhere with this unless I can find that particular niche. And I need to be able to take off the lenses that are preventing me from seeing that particular niche. But that depression last night was so bad, and I realized especially that it was not good. I was strapped into the depression train and I was taking a trip. Part of it had a non-biochemical physical part to it. That part I could fight against. It allowed me to grab the brake and pull hard. Couldn't stop it, but it slowed it down a whole bunch. Because at one point it was like things are not going to ever get better. Why am I even still hanging around? At which point it was like, stop right there. Stop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I realized just how hard and how fast this train was riding down straight into hell. And especially, you never make any decisions that you cannot walk away from when you are not thinking clearly. And at that thought, I realized how bad things were. And I was, as I said, able to hit the brakes. I couldn't stop the ride. I could slow it down, and I've been feeling much better. As you may notice, I'm doing a vlog today. I still plan on doing a whole bunch of other things. I'm not stopping because I'm doing this for my mental health. Not necessarily, because of riches and fame, because unless I can find that particular niche, I'm never going to have that, and I realized that as well years back. Thumbs up. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank, I think it's about 10 people that have left me comments in the past 24 hours on my 3 uploaded videos. Hey, that's better than nothing. So thank you all so very, very much. And when I say better than nothing, I mean literally is so much better than 0 comments. So goodness gracious, any comments are better than no comments. So thank you right there. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. And even though I count American Sign Language, with my depression and fibro, my brain it's got issues. It's not the end, but there are problems and issues. I'll get better, but I'm going to hit a functional limit one day. We have AKS Sigma team who really enjoys, or at least enjoys talking about the Alien Shooter series, and everyone should play that series. And it is an awesome game series, janky controls and all. We have Daniel Aramenko, thumbs up and thank you. Salty, greatly appreciated. Cormac Guerin, sure hope I'm close, thumbs up. Maxim Holmes, greatly appreciated. There is a name that's in Cyrillic. I've never known how to actually pronounce that word. I should probably look that up. But thumbs up and thank you. Sebastian Ferris, always good to see you in the comments. There is EDU Maya, thumbs up, and I'll try that, and that is it. 8 people who left me comments in the past 24 hours on my 3 videos. Again, better than no people leaving me comments in the past 24 hours on my videos, so thumbs up and thank you all so very, very much. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. And of course, with my hands in the air, I do not know what device you are watching this on, so of course I do not know where the video description is. But inside the video description, I have links to all of my various channels. If you could check those out, that would be very, very cool. I've done the whole Patreon thing at the front, but still, if you could become a patreon.com patron, that would be beautiful and awesome. Very beautiful, very awesome. Again, these people help keep me alive. I appreciate that to no end. And of course, if you'd like to help me out without becoming a patron, I do have in that list a PayPal link. So if you could send any money my way, any spare cash you have, that would be greatly appreciated. I am always desperate. I can't even pay my bills or get my dentures fixed or buy clothing. Anything helps. If you'd like to help me out without even sending money, I do have an Amazon wish list link, which hopefully I have updated to have cat food on. So if you could check that out, that would be very cool. But of course, do not feel obligated. No, I do it this direction. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot or simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, definite thumbs up, and of course, if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated, and thumbs up. So hokey smokes, I'm going to be doing my best to stay creative today. I have at least 1 video I need to record, and that's a good thing. I have stuff I need to edit. That's a good thing. You need to stay busy. But at the same time, while you're staying busy, you do need to seek creativity as best you can. You do not need to be creative for cash. You do not need to monetize your passions. I don't know what's happening in my vocal cords. Seek positivity, a very good thing. And of course, seek balance. Moderation in all things, even moderation. So, of course, with the Kofefe bug raging around the world, if you don't have to go around crowds of people, please do not. If you do, it does not matter your vaccinated state. Please wear a mask, wash your hands, maintain your social distancing, try not to touch your face. If you haven't gotten a booster, please get one. If you can get not booster, if you can get vaxxed. If you can get a booster, please get a booster as well. if you are, in the category, don't do anything crazy. So, until we meet again, my friend, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is, quite frankly, a very good thing.